On the Lincoln Sports Zone, diver Ashley Provan wants to return to the state competition, but this year, she actually wants to compete. Ashley will explain what happened last year.
The Lions hockey team is roaring this season. You will meet the unlikely hero who is leading them.
Two Lincoln athletes did something this week that no athlete has ever done in school history. We'll introduce you to our players of the week.
When you see a ladder beneath a basketball rim, it means something good is about to happen. You'll see who got to make the 10-foot climb. Buckle up, because you're in the zone.
Good morning and welcome to the premiere edition of the Lincoln Sports Zone. I'm Courtney Grimm.
And I'm Javen Simmons. Welcome to The Zone, our brand new weekly show devoted to Gahanna Lincoln sports.
It's our goal to take you beyond what you can see from the stands.
It's a hectic and important time of year for the sports teams.
All of our winter athletes are preparing for their upcoming tournaments.
And today's main event is the girls basketball team hosting Grove City.
The Lions entered the game in first place in the OCC and they had one goal in mind, to cut down the nets.
Our Brendan Phillips has the highlights.
The Lions wasted no time in this one. Here in the first quarter, the Lions worked the ball around the perimeter to Clark Jackson, who hits the three. The Lions now lead 13-3. Later on in the first quarter, Jackson with the steal and goes coast to coast with the layup. Lions led by 19 at half. Now on to the third quarter. Again, Gahanna moves the ball around the three-point arc, and Lila Marshall says, "I'll take that shot," and she hits the three-pointer. She had 14. On to the fourth quarter we go. Lincoln never slowed down. Bella Ward passes ahead to Jackson for another layup. Jackson led the Lions with a whopping 18 points. Bella Ward now drives in, and here is her 11th point of the night. This one was never a close one. The Lions take home the victory 58-35 and go undefeated in the OCC Ohio Division and take home the conference championship.
Congrats, girls. Part of celebrating an undefeated conference season and an OCC title is cutting down the nets. The Lincoln Sports Zone was there to share the moment with our girls basketball team.
It feels great. I feel like we've all came together over a period of time and worked on the things we want to work on each day. So I think this is a big accomplishment for us.
I came in just trying to be on varsity, and it feels very good to start and achieve this big accomplishment. And I definitely think our team worked hard every practice, and this was on our minds all season pretty much. So I'm just proud of us.
It feels good. I'm really proud of us and like all the time that we put in the gym and just working so hard, and we finally reached our goal.
I'm excited because this is my third year on varsity and this is our first year undefeated in the league, so it means a lot, and I just feel like all of our hard work has paid off. It felt really good because this is my first year like fully on varsity, and to go undefeated like in the league, it just feels really good. We work really hard every day at practice and during our games, so it just feels good to accomplish something this big.
Congratulations, undefeated OCC champion.
I'm definitely proud, excited, all those feelings, all those emotions. These girls work hard. Every single day they come in this gym, and they deserve it to go undefeated in the lead. And now it's time for tournament, and we're going to continue to work hard and get better. I love y'all if y'all see this, and I'm proud of y'all.
Now let's turn to boys basketball. They want to cut the nets down on Friday night when they play Pickerington North. So Javen, how have you guys been preparing for the Panthers?
Well, it's not going to be easy. Our first go-around, we had some stumbles, we had some missed opportunities, and coaches really implemented that in practice. So we're going to try our best, go crazy, and we do our best during the game, and cut down the nets on Friday.
That sounds great. Good luck. We stopped by the Lions practice to ask how they've been getting ready for Pickerington North. They showed a lot of respect for the Panthers, but the Lions are 16-2 and they knocked off Pick North 63-60 earlier in the season. They expect it to be a close game, but the Lions and their coach are optimistic.
I think it'll be a tough game. It was tough last time, but it's at our home court, so I think we'll be fine.
But I tell you what, when you play a league school the second time, there's no surprises. So it just comes down to what team wants it the most and what team's going to do the dirty work to get the dub.
Thanks, guys. Now let's talk Lions swimming, diving, and hockey. Mia Sammons joins us now. Good afternoon, Mia.
Good afternoon, Javen. Let's start with the swimming and diving teams. 19 individuals and 6 relays will be competing at the district meet Saturday at Bowling Green, thanks to their performances at sectionals. Here are our district qualifiers. Good luck at Bowling Green, everybody. Senior diver Ashley Provan will compete at districts this weekend. It's a place she's had success before, but it's something that happened after districts last year that she will never forget. What happened? Here's Audrey Paquette with that story.
Lincoln diver Ashley Provan set a goal in her freshman year to compete at the state diving meet during her high school career. And at districts her junior year, when she was one spot away from qualifying, that's when Ashley hit her most difficult dive of the season.
Last dive that I do, it's a twister and it has a really high degree of difficulty, and it was unbelievable.
So much so that even Ashley was surprised by what happened next. Ashley vaulted past another diver into 4th place and accomplished the first part of her goal, qualifying for state.
I was so excited, and when that happened at states, it just ruined the moment for me.
So what is the it that Ashley is referring to? Well, it was a trip to a discount superstore with her mom the night before the state meet, just to grab some groceries. Ashley was hungry and wanted something light and healthy to eat, so she got a salad with turkey, along with a case of what she describes as food poisoning.
It was really good. It was probably one of the best salads I've ever ate, which probably should have been a sign to me that it wouldn't do too well later in the night. So it was 3 in the morning when I first threw up, and then I just kept going every hour. And that's when my mom was like, I don't think you'll be able to compete.
And despite how badly she wanted to dive at states, physically, she just couldn't do it, and she had to withdraw.
I was like, that salad, really? The salad? And then I wasn't able to compete, and that really frustrated me because I had worked so hard that whole year.
On Monday, Ashley finished second at districts and once again qualified for the state meet. And this weekend, she'll bring with her a higher degree of difficulty in her dives, more experience, and the wisdom to not make the same mistake again.
I just have to do the dives that I know how to do well and keep myself calm throughout the meet. The night before, I am not going to eat a salad.
I'm Audrey Paquette, in the zone.
Thanks, Audrey, and good luck this weekend, Ashley. The Lions hockey team is preparing for districts this weekend. They ended their regular season with a 3-1 win over the PHA Prowlers. Colin Heary had the hat trick for Gahanna. The Lions head into districts with a 14-12 record. They will play Worthington Kilbourne on Saturday at districts. Game time is 11:30 at the Ice House at Nationwide Arena. If you walk past freshman goalie Deke Travers in the hallway, you probably wouldn't recognize him. That's because he doesn't look like the typical hockey player, but he's one of the top players in school history. Lily Sager takes us inside the pipes with the Lions goaltender.
Hockey, a sport often associated with size and strength. Meet Gahanna goalie Deke Travers. At 5'5" and 125 pounds, he is rarely associated with size and strength. Yet hockey has always come naturally for him.
I've always grown up with hockey. I started playing when I was I think I was 6, so I've played that for a while. And then 7 years ago, I started playing full-time goalie.
Goaltending for him always was a passion. He was the one of the three that always wanted to be a goalie, even when even before they allowed goaltending at the very youngest ages.
But in the 8 years since Deke first skated between the pipes, he hasn't grown like his other teammates. But Deke feels his small stature has actually benefited him.
It's an advantage because I've always been pretty small, and I was able to work on lateral and movement when I was young, so I still have that. But when I do grow and hopefully grow into my age, I'll be able to make the stops most other goalies who can't move as well won't.
I think it's an advantage for him because he really has to rely on his fundamentals and being in the position that he is and moving quickly. Even though he's small, he's able to move from post to post really well, and I'd put him up against any junior or senior goalie in the Capital Hockey Conference division.
He learns how to play the angles, to come out. He has advantages that a bigger goalie might rely on his size. He's got that ability to read shots, to play his angles, to adjust on depth, and I think it's actually helped him.
Being a freshman on varsity is no easy task, but for Deke, his passion and hard work got him to where he is today. And that place is the starting goalie for our varsity hockey team. Deke's not just a starter. Statistically, Deke is having the second best goaltending season in school history.
I knew coming in that he was going to be special, and the other coaches and I, we've talked about it. He's somebody that can keep us in any game.
As a freshman, I have 3 more years here to see how good we can get.
And if this season is any indication, the future looks bright for Deke and the Gahanna hockey team. This is Lily Sager in The Zone.
Thanks, Ellie. That's all for me. Let's head back to Javen at the sports desk.
Join us today, Mia.
Yep, no problem.
Our wrestling teams is on a winning streak. On Saturday, the Lions went up against Franklin Heights and won 54-16. Later, they went up against Liberty Union and won 42-36. And then finally, they went up against Canal Winchester and they won 39-23. Great job, Lions. Senior Chuck Williams wants to get back to state this season after he qualified last year, but the state meet was canceled due to COVID. On the next week's Lincoln Sports Zone, we will have the story of how Chuck is fighting to get back to state.
The Gahanna bowling teams are definitely on a roll. The girls are looking to defend their Division I state title, and yesterday they started that quest in sectionals. Due to COVID restrictions, the sectional tournament is spread out over 2 days, so they won't know if they officially have advanced until later today. We can tell you that after 3 regular games and 6 Baker games, the girls' team bowled a total of 3,505. That's good enough for second place heading into today, so hopefully that's enough to make it into districts.
Now it's time for our Pulp Players of the Week.
Athletes are nominated by their coaches, and the winners of this weekly competition will be decided on the Lincoln Live Twitter page.
Each will receive a free large smoothie from Pulp Juice and Smoothie Bar.
This week's winners are wrestler Emily Leesburg and track runner AJ Eggleston. Emily is Lincoln's first ever state qualifier in girls wrestling. She earned 4th place at districts to earn a trip to next week's state meet. AJ set the new record for school history in indoor 800 meters when he ran at Youngstown State. He ran a 158.75.
Also, congrats to Camden Bentling for winning the 60-meter hurdles and both the boys and girls 4x200 meter relays for winning at Youngstown State.
Emily and AJ can stop down to the TV studio to pick up your gift cards. We'd like you to know that the Lincoln Sports Zone expands beyond our show. We now have a podcast channel, and this week, our Brennan Phillips sits down with Athletic Director Catherine Harris to discuss the challenges facing Lincoln sports this season and what she's done to help our athletes have a season. Go to Mixlr.com to listen to that interview.
Pretty good topic this week.
I think so too.
Well, we've reached the end of our Lincoln Sports Zone, and I have some advice for you athletes. Listen to me. If he or she does not test back within an hour, he or she does not want you. You're wasting your time. Just focus on your grind.
Thank you, Javen. That's a great piece of advice. And also a reminder that if he wanted to, he would. We'll be back again next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.